What's up, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lissa, and today's video was a requested one. I am gonna talk to you guys about how I was able to get this apartment with Depop, being self-employed, being a reseller, whatever you want to call it. I wanted to show you, of course, on the screen just little inserts of what you have to do and how you can print out statements and stuff like that, because a lot of people are confused, and to me it was kind of self-explanatory, but I guess it's not like that for everyone because not everyone knows the process of going through an apartment. I didn't know either. I kind of learned as I went. So I guess in a way it's good to share that information with others because you never know who you're blessing with information. Before I get into it, make sure to follow my Depop. My Depop is @_Lissa. I sell out of Y2K, streetwear, vintage, name brand, and stuff like that. And then make sure to check out my website, lissasline.com. I am dropping 2-piece sets all the time on there, exclusive vintage 2-piece sets, tote bags, digital products, stickers, and more to come. Thank you so much too for all my lovely supporters and for watching this video, click on this video, and always supporting your girl on all my social media. I appreciate every single one of you guys. When I got my apartment, the only thing I really had to do was show them my bank statement. So I was getting Google AdSense income, which is for YouTube. I was getting an Amazon Associates monthly income for Amazon links and stuff like that. Depop, which is, you know, a monthly everyday basis depending on sales. With PayPal, I was also getting Etsy sales here and there, but I didn't really count that because I didn't get like a lot of Etsy sales the past year. I didn't start Lissas Line until December. I was already moved into my apartment, so that didn't start until basically this year. And I moved into my apartment on November. I had to show them income for the past 3 months, and my apartment cost about $1,100, so I had to make 3 times the amount. So I basically have to make about $3,000 over monthly. If I wanted to have a co-signer, they would have to make 5 times the amount. So I was trying to get my brother as a co-signer because I was nervous that since my income was like so sporadic, like all over the place from different places, that they weren't going to count it or they were going to be confused and not approve me because it wasn't stable income. You know what I mean? Especially with being self-employed and being an entrepreneur and stuff like that. Long story short, I went to my apartment. My brother had to make 5 times the amount. I thought it was a combined income of me, my income, and my brother, it'd be 5 times. But no, they told me it had to be my brother's only 5 times. We didn't get approved for the apartment with his income, but the manager was so nice and she was trying to work with me and she knew how bad I wanted it. Like, I was so consistent. And every time she wanted me to explain my income to her, I would. And I would even offer to go to her, to the leasing office every single time to explain them in detail and show them and print out any information directly from my PayPal account and print it for them so they can see, because I was not playing games. I really wanted this apartment. I was dreaming about it and I just manifested it and it came true, and I'm so happy and blessed. With my brother's income not being relevant anymore, she was trying to make it work for me. My Google AdSense, Amazon, and miscellaneous income was going to my Bank of America, and that was random all over the place. It wasn't steady 2 weeks, same numbers. It was just random. Y'all know how self-employed and, you know, making your own money is just all over the place. And so I had that bank statement. Bank of America, super easy. You already know how to do the bank statement. You can go on your phone and go into your bank statement, or you can sign in online and just literally go to your monthly bank statements and print them out. That's what I did. In the beginning, it shows deposits only, and it'll show you all the incoming transactions first. So I would add those up for Bank of America for 1 month and do 1 month at a time for 3 months. So I did that for 3 months, printed it out. Then I go into PayPal. Now this is for Depop. This is mostly for like my Depop sellers and resellers. All of the money that we get is going through PayPal, and all the transactions are going through PayPal. I was able to get approved showing basically my gross income, and I didn't really explain to them that you had to subtract shipping and all of the fees and stuff like that. So I don't know if I went around the system. I don't want to say I cheated the system. I don't like saying that. It's like if you're working on a job, if you're getting a 2-week check every 2 weeks, they're not going to look at, okay, what'd you spend on food this month? What'd you spend on your insurance this month? What'd you spend on miscellaneous this month? And then we look at your your income to approve you. No, that's not what they're gonna do. So I guess technically I didn't even have to show them or tell them what was profit. I just showed them the total amount that I got deposited in PayPal monthly. So in PayPal, I did learn, I had to call them, but I did learn that you have to switch to a business account. If you already have a personal account, you can use the same exact one, whichever one you're using for Depop that's already linked. You just go into it, switch to a business. It's instant and it doesn't change anything. It doesn't delete your money, none of your transaction, none of your history, none like that. But it is needed for you to print out statements and like summaries month to month so you can show your apartment people. So I went into PayPal. Once you switch your personal account to a business account, then you will be able to go into the settings and in the like incoming transactions and stuff like that, you can adjust the month to month basis and the time frame that you want. And then once you adjust the time frame, you can see the total amount of like incoming transactions, similar to like Bank of America. You can see like the total amount, and then you will just add it all up. It's not that bad, it's not hard, and you just add it all up. So once you print out those, then you can go into your apartments, and after you apply and do the application online, they will call you, or for my case, they called me to be like, hey, you know, can you email us your bank statements? We need the last 3 bank statements to complete your application. And because on my application, they only had like 2 slots to put PDFs. But see, in my case, I had like 6 PDFs to put because I had 3 month periods for my Bank of America statements. And then I had 3 of the same 3-month periods of PayPal on my PayPal. So I had to explain to her that, hey, you need to add up all of my YouTube, all of my Amazon, all of that for my Bank of America. Add it to my monthly sales from Depop that's shown on my PayPal statements. You need to add those together to get my total income for the month, which did go over $3,000 every month. So I was in the clear, but she was confused. So they had emailed me and was like, hey, and she called me like, hey, we're trying to get your apartment approved. The only thing we have to do is clarify the income. We're a bit confused on how your income is going. Like, where do you get your income from? Like, we're just confused. At first, I sent them screenshots and they came out a little bit blurry because she was trying to print them out for her manager. Since she's just the leasing lady, she had to print them out for her manager to approve it. So it was coming out pixelated when I sent her screenshots. So what I ended up doing is saving the pages as PDFs and just just giving her the needed pages, because when you print out the bank statements as PDFs, it's gonna come out like a lot of pages, and you don't want to show them like everything you spent on like food and clothes or whatever that you're spending. You just want to show them the deposits only, which is always in the beginning for Bank of America. And I'm pretty sure it's similar on PayPal as well. So instead of sending her screenshots, I saved them as complete PDFs. And then I think I sent them to her, but she was still confused. If you're not comfortable with that, you can call them and just be like, hey, can I just print them out and show you? Or can I go there to the leasing office, sign into one of your computers and show you my income and explain it to you? And that's what ended up happening. I went back and forth with them like maybe 3 times. She was going back and forth with me at first with my brother's income. I ended up not working out. I told her about my income. Like, okay, well, I know I make like 3,000. You just have to add it up here and here and here. You know what I mean? So it ended up being like a little bit of a process. So I ended up getting approved like maybe 4 days later. Like, it was a process. And usually people get approved like the next day or the same day, but my income was just all over the place. At the end of it, what happened was I had to go to the leasing office with her there and sign into my computers, and I had to flip the screen to her and explain, look, it won't let me print out from example January, February, March. Like, it won't let me select these dates. I have to print out January, I have to print out February, and I have to print out March. I can't do like a 3-month period. It just doesn't let me. I don't know why. And I showed her and she was like, okay, I see. So I printed out the statements. I circled what I was talking about. At the time earlier in the year, she wanted me to go 1 more month because I think one of the months I didn't make the threshold, so she was trying to work with me, and so she went back one more month to get like an average of each month for 4 months in a row to average for the 3 months. So she ended up taking my average of 4 months to seeing what it was, to see if it went over the requirement, which is 3 times the income. And sorry, my air just came on, so sorry if you hear it. She just worked with me and she gave me a call one afternoon and told me that I was approved. I think I was in a furniture store, already getting hyped, already manifesting that I'm gonna get my apartment. I'm already looking at furniture and I haven't even got approved yet. And I was crying because I was just so, I had a bad feeling that I wasn't gonna get the apartment because it was taking so long. And you know, when you're waiting for something, you're anticipated and you're just like, I want this so bad, but it's not coming. But then you finally get it and you're like, yes, yes. Basically what happened, I just printed it out, showed her, went to the leasing office and explained to her, you have to add this and this, it's separate incomes, and that's it. Like, honestly, that was it. So that's how I did it. Hopefully this video is helpful. I did have a couple people reach out to me. I think I had maybe about 5 people reach out to me wanting me to explain how I did it, especially getting apartments and getting approved, because apartments are a little bit picky. But luckily she worked with me. She was very nice, very sweet, and she could tell that I really wanted my apartment. And with me showing all of my bank statements, she saw how much money I had saved up in my account. And like I said, I've always been really good with money and saving up, and I knew I wanted to move out eventually. So I just saved so much money, and I reached my goal. And so I know she saw the amount of money that I had saved up, and I'm pretty sure that gave her a little bit more of comfort to work with me, because she saw how much money I had. And I told her that those were the only 2 accounts that I'm getting money in anyway. So I feel like there's another reason why. I know a lot of people I wasn't very comfortable at first either, but I was wanting the apartment so bad. I didn't care to log into my bank stuff. Of course, she didn't see my password or nothing, but I didn't care to log in front of her and show her and like scroll through and everything, and show her like, hey, here's this and this and this. Like, I didn't care if she saw me spend a lot of money at Ross one day, or online somewhere, or thrifting hella money one day. Like, I didn't care, because honestly, I just wanted the apartment so bad, and I know she's not really looking like that. To pay the 5th month of rent, which is crazy. It's been almost half a year, and my lease is only a year, so that's just crazy to think about. I feel like I'm just now settling in. I hope that helps somebody. Let me know what videos in the future you want me to do. I can do some budgeting videos, how I managed to save a lot of money, how I deal with my Depop money. Any videos you want me to do, like, I don't mind. I know you guys want to see like what I make in a week when I do what I sell in a week videos, to put some numbers in there. And so I would like to do maybe just a separate video on like numbers, maybe for a week for Depop, but I'm not too sure. I've always been raised to be a little bit conservative about my money, so it's kind of a lot to like talk about money, which is weird. I need to get out of that bubble, especially because it should be so common. It shouldn't be such a hard subject to talk about nowadays, you know what I mean? Yeah, I need to kind of get out of that, but baby steps. But I do see your comments if you guys wanted to see how much money I make. So I wish you guys the best of luck on all your journeys and everything you do. Just stay positive, stay motivated. Follow my TikTok for motivational videos at LISSAS Line. That's my brand. I want to be more than a brand, more than just a business selling you 2-piece sets. I want to be able to motivate, inspire somebody, give you some tips, give you some business, go through my experience, all of that with you guys, so you guys can learn yourselves. Also, follow my main social media, of course, at LISSAS Line on Instagram, which is my brand's page. Also, my main Instagram, _it's Lissa. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped one of you guys. Maybe it was simple, maybe it wasn't, maybe it was helpful, maybe it wasn't, I'm not too sure. But this was a requested video, so we'll see. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.